Eclectic Designs by Catherine and www.allfreebeadedjewelry.com presents How to Make a Beaded Heart Pendant. For this project you will need 38 4mm bicone beads, 2 beading needles and beading thread. I'm using Nymo thread, a jump ring, a chain necklace, 2 pairs of pliers, scissors, a ruler, clear nail polish or some clear glue, and a beading mat just so your beads won't roll off your table. There are many steps for this project, but once you try it yourself, it will become easier to understand when you have the actual needle and thread in your hands. The first step is to cut a 3-foot length of beading thread. Thread each end of the thread with a beading needle. String on 4 beads and center them on the thread. Slide the right needle through the opposite side of the 4th bead and pull tight. You will then have formed a tiny cross. String on 2 beads on the right side and 1 bead on the left side. Slide the left needle through the top of the top bead on the right side and pull. Tie an overhand knot with the 2 threads. Work on the right side first. String on 4 beads and slide the needle down through the top right bead. String on 2 more beads and slide the needle up through the first and last beads in the last step. You must slide the needle on the right side of the last bead and the left side of the first bead. Just carefully watch the video and to see what I'm talking about. As you see, you created half of a heart. For the second side, just repeat the last 2 steps. String on 4 beads and slide the needle down through the top left bead. String on 2 more beads and slide the needle up through the first and last beads in the last step. You must slide the needle on the left side of the last bead and the right side of the first bead. Carefully watch the video to see what I'm talking about. Now take the left thread and slide it through the outside beads around the heart. Do the same for the right side. When the two ends meet again in the middle, tie an overhand knot. Hide the ends by running them through a couple beads and then cutting the excess string. Repeat steps 1 to 7 for another hot. Do not cut the excess string in step 7. We need that to connect the hots. Set one of the hots on top of the other hot. Open the jump ring. Attach the jump ring in the center of the hots and carefully close it. Taking one of the leftover strings from your last hot you made, stitch the two hots together by crisscrossing the beads on the outside. Once you reach the center again, tie the two strands together and hide the ends by threading them through a few beads. You will be cutting the excess string later. Apply a touch of nail polish or glue to the knots. Let dry and then cut any excess string. This video was brought to you by Eclectic Designs by Catherine and www.offreebeadedjewelry.com.